Hey, what's up everybody? Slifai Illis here. Thanks again for watching and welcome to my new subscribers. If you're new to my channel, I'm trying to bring you cryptocurrency news in the entertainment kind of way, so it's easy for you to digest. So today, of course, I need to start off with the market cap. So the market cap came from an all-time high of almost 180 billion and it dropped now to 146 billion, and it even dropped further today at 139.5. But what did I say a couple of weeks ago, and I kept repeating it whenever we had more than 160 billion. So on averagely in 2017, from a previous all-time high until the new all-time high, it takes approximately on average 27.5% before it drops significantly again. And what do you know? Now, only 12.5% higher than the average, it dropped. So I was pretty accurate right there. And we see now today that a lot of the top 10 coins are showing double-digit losses. Litecoin is at a loss, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Monero, Dash, IOTA. But also Bitcoin Cash is at a double-digit loss. And out of the top 10, everything is at a loss. And what about NEO, guys? Earlier I made a reference, it was like 3 weeks ago or so, that whenever Ant shares had the big surge until the announcement of NEO, the NEO dropped with more than 50%. And what do you know? What happened right now? From the all-time high of $50. Now at what levels is NEO at the moment? Somewhere in the 20s? I'm just saying. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a hobby investor and a speculator. Don't take anything I say for granted. Make your own decisions and make your own moves. So let's start off with the breaking news of today. So the main news of today, which you have seen everywhere, even in the mainstream media, is that China is indicating that ICOs are illegal. So of course, this news also helped for the bearish sentiment at the moment. But let's not make this a total negative episode, because if you are longer in the crypto space, of course you'll know that all of this is just a bump and it will recover anytime soon. And if you do follow the things that I'm saying in my videos, I think you have already locked up some profits. At least I have done so. So let's start off with some adoption news of today. So in Australia, Star Group, an ATM manufacturer, has started a joint venture with blockchain company Digital X, and they are in the process to produce two-way ATM machines which they want to mass deploy in Australia. So another good step in adoption for Australia. Then in the Czech Republic, there seems to be a real estate company that is now accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin. And then in the States, you probably have seen it all across the internet or on Twitter, for instance. Lamborghini Newport is now accepting Bitcoin. So for those of us that are in a position to buy a Lambo, you can now spend your Bitcoins there. And then some interesting numbers that came from Google. So it seems that Google has done a research on the search volume or the search trends coming from Russia. And it seems that Russia, in general, has gained interest in their search results whenever it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So in the first half year of 2017, there is a growth of 220%. And on Ethereum, even the search inquiries growth with 750%. For Bitcoin with 250% and for mining with 550%. So it's obvious that a lot of interest is coming from Russia. But what I am curious to understand is, why is Google doing a research specifically on Russia? And more news coming out of Russia. So earlier I had also indicated that Russia is in the process to legalize Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And now it seems that in autumn, the expectation that it will be legalized. So I will keep an eye on that. Then Binance, the cryptocurrency exchange from China, which is a pretty new cryptocurrency exchange. However, it managed to reach the top 10 whenever it comes to daily volume. So Binance has raised millions via venture capitalists of Black Hole Capital and Fund City Capital. And Black Hole Capital is known of their 10x returns of 70% of their investments. So there must be some kind of reason that they see a future in Binance. So something to take a look at, guys. And then today on Bloomberg, I've read that Zakia Capital and IDG Capital have invested $50 million into Bitmain, the mining company of Jiang Wu, and the market leader whenever it comes to mining equipment. So Bitmain wants to invest more in mining facilities and especially now focus on the US. And they are focusing on creating artificial intelligence chips, where they have already produced a new product for named Sophon. And with the artificial intelligence chip, Bitmain is going to challenge companies such as Google, Nvidia, and AMD for deep learning. So these companies have gone through the same evolution process, starting off for machine learning with regular computers, then moving over to GPUs, and now moving over to ASICs. And of course, at Bitmain, or in the Bitcoin world or cryptocurrency world, we already went through this evolution. So Bitmain is one step ahead here whenever it comes to this chip manufacturing. So let's see how Bitmain will perform in this new area. And then last but not least, so Woocommerce, the famous e-commerce plugin for WordPress, has now released a plugin that accepts XRP payments. So that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Peace out.